What's up, boxing brothers and sisters? So, I don't know if this is going to come across harsh or not, but if you watch that Wasserman card and that Matchroom Next Gen card that they had recently, and if you don't know the ones I'm talking about, especially depending on when you're listening to this or watching this video, it was the Eubank Schwarzkopf video, or I say video, Eubank Schwarzkopf fight, as well as the Masoud San Martin fight. But when I watched those two cards, I was left wondering, where's the talent? Where is the talent? This is a next gen card. This Cameron Vong, he's supposed to be like the one as he goes by. Did you see it? Did you guys notice the one in that? I didn't. I'm not going to be overly critical. I know a lot of these guys are young, they're growing, and I actually liked how Vong adapted in the fight. But I will say, I still didn't see anything elite. I didn't see anything that was like, wow. You know what I mean? And it's hard to find that. Granted, it's hard to find that. But it's just, you're always looking for that, you know, when in these next gen. Look at French. French he's just never gen. He's just not it. I never thought he was. And he took that L. And so it looks like that train is ended for him. Maybe he comes back. Maybe all of a sudden he's better, but you just don't see the talent there. I don't see it. But I will tell you one guy that stood out. And that was on the Wasserman show. Sultan Zauerbek. Sultan Zauerbek is 15-0, 12 knockouts, 27 years old. That's somebody you need to watch out for. I had never seen him before that fight. I don't know what it is, but it seems like those Kazakh fighters, they have like some kind of unrealistic confidence that they're going to win. But I think that confidence is what helps them in the fight, and it also helps them show their skills. Because Zauerbek, so patient, beautifully cut off the ring, smothered his opponent when he wanted to, turned it on when he wanted to, complete control. I love what he's eating now. Obviously, inferior opponent, but that boy good. That boy good. So keep an eye out for him in the super featherweight division. And I know Masoud supposed to be the big one, you know, because ultimately, this was a Pat McCormack card. Let's not forget that. Masoud was not going to be the headliner. So he ended up being the headliner. All this talk that he was going to be this, that, and the other. And he laid an egg, in my opinion. I hear all the talk about out of the ring for a year and all that. It don't matter. You do all that talking. If you got the skills, some of it should still show. Like if you're super fast, you're going to see it. You know, if you're super quick, if you got great reflexes, all that stuff, some of that should show. Now, if you are ill, they talked about COVID with him. So maybe he still has some adverse effects from that. I just didn't see too much. I did see boxing skill. The man does have some very good boxing skill. So we'll have to see how he does in the next one and see how he progresses. So I'm not writing off Masoud and saying he's just a complete bust and they're blowing smoke up our butts, but I just want to see more when they talk about these next gen shows, and especially these Wasserman shows. These Wasserman shows have been meh, you know, but I'm glad that I found what I believe is a diamond in the rough that people just don't know about in Sultan Zauerbek, super featherweight. That guy's going to make some noise. Watch out for him in 2024. And I was happy to see Lerone Richards back. So he did an 8-rounder. Lerone Richards, he is a very good fighter. He just needs to stay active. And I hope with Wasserman, he can do that. And what I liked about Lerone Richards in this was he stayed in the pocket, man. He wasn't just moving around the ring, running around the ring or anything like that. He was staying right there, making subtle adjustments. I really like what I saw from Lerone Richards. People, of course, are not a fan of his style for the most part, but I thought he did well. But I was very underwhelmed by most of the fighters on these cards. So this might come across as sour today, but I'm wondering what y'all think. Where's the talent? Who is really next gen? There's only 2 shows that I'm referring to. We know young fighters fight on other shows. We'll see some of these other fighters coming up. You got McGrail that's going to be fighting, but is he really next gen? Because he's in his late 20s now. He's now gen. So when we're talking about the next gen, who's next gen? Even Zauerbek that I was talking about, he's not next gen. He's now gen. He's 27, so he's really approaching now gen. But that's all I have for this one. Just wanted to comment about these cards. I hope we get some more interesting, more impactful cards and see some fighters that we really can get behind and root for and make us go, wow. That's what I want to see as a fan. I just love seeing that wow. Now, I watch everybody, but I love the wow. Everybody loves the wow. So who's the wow to y'all? Let me know in the comments. Till next time, peace.